Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This year I'm trying something new and I'm going to be doing shop reviews once a month on this channel. If you want to be in with a chance of having your shop reviewed next month, please join my Facebook group. The link is in the description where I will share a post asking for a link for your shop. A few days after the post, I will choose a shop from the links provided to review. My decision will be based on the shop which I feel I can help the most and or has a lot of common mistakes which I see everywhere else. Then I will record a video just like this one, announcing the winner and sharing the review, which will show off the shop, give advice on photos, other general business tips, and basically explain how I see the shop. Okay, so the shop we are reviewing today is Inheritance Soap Company, owned by Leslie Hewitt. Or at least that appears to be the name. I'm not sure, as the domain name is actually different. So if you have a look up here, it actually says dreamingofdragonssoap.com. So my first piece of advice here is to get that sorted out. Your shop name and your domain name should be the same, or at least very similar if you can't get the exact domain name that you want. Because right now I'm finding it confusing, which means your potential customers are also going to find it confusing, and confusion just leads to a lack of trust, and people don't buy from the people that they don't trust. Moving on, let's have a look at the homepage here. I like this banner image that we've got here, as it instantly sets the scene. This is a shop where you are purchasing items for your bathroom. However, I can only see one bar of soap in the image just up here, and that's really actually quite hard to see. So if this shop is just selling soaps, I would suggest adding maybe another bar of soap on the counter over here as well. Now, if we continue to scroll down, we have a great description here of your products and how they are made. And then we get to the product listings here. Now, these are all Christmas listings. And at the time of filming this, we are coming up to the end of January. So these Christmas gifts should not really be promoted on your homepage anymore. So first thing is to update what products you have on your homepage. Which products are you promoting? They should be the most relevant products to your customers right now. Okay, we continue to scroll down. We have a contact form and then another banner image at the bottom here. I love this banner image as it clearly shows the soaps. The paper wrapping and the string help to give it that handmade feel, which is exactly what you want to be showing off. The lighting in this shop isn't too bad, but I do feel that there are too many reflections on the and bright highlights on the soaps around the edges, just up here, and on this one over here, you can see some bright highlights on the edge of the soap there. And there's also a few marks on the soap. So again, you can see these here and here, and on this one here, you've got like some lines and some marks and things, which just makes the image look unfinished or imperfect. I know these are homemade and they're not designed to be perfect, but trying to get them looking a little bit more perfect will help to make them actually look like a professional product. So make sure that you're preparing and cleaning your products before you actually go and start taking photos of them. So let's go and have a look at an actual listing now. So what I'm going to do, we'll talk about the thumbnail first before I click on it. We're going to talk about this one here, which is entitled Hanging with My Nomies. Now, before I click on it, when I first looked at this photo, I wasn't really sure what I was looking at. My attention was drawn straight to this piece here, the white part of the soap with this like what appears to be like a red tip on the top of it up here. I thought maybe it could be a crooked old witch's finger or something, but then that didn't really fit with all the Christmassy decorations around it. So again, I'm getting a bit confused. So quite simply, I had to read the title below the image to understand what the product actually is. And this is not a good thing. People should be able to clearly see your product and what it is at a first glance of the photo. The other three photos here do that, okay? So we can see that these are snowflakes, we can see that these are snowmen, and we can see that these are, again, snowman, Santa, and a green ball with a red heart. Again, you can get a good idea of what they are just from immediately looking at the picture. But with this hanging with the Nomi's one, it really wasn't that easy for me to work out what it was. There's a couple of other points I just want to make about this gnome photo. First, take the product out of its plastic wrapping before you take the photos. You'll find it much easier to actually get a good photo if you do that, as the plastic is highly reflective and it's blocking the view of the soap behind it. So you can see, particularly up on this corner here, you can see the reflections and the lines of the plastic there. And again, over here, you can see the reflections all created by that plastic wrapping, plastic packaging around the product. So get rid of them and you'll get rid of those reflections. The other thing is to reduce the amount of props that you're using. So over half of this image is props, which yes, do show that it's a Christmas product, but using just half the amount of props would have done the same thing and given a lot more attention to the product. All right, so let's click on this and actually have a look at the actual listing. Okay, so yes, it's a very nice, clean listing layout with the photo on the left and the title, price, and description on the right, which is perfect. And then the first photo we see here is the same photo that we were just looking at on the home page. And then we have one more photo as well. So this photo is basically the same as the first photo, just taken from slightly further away. Now, in a listing, you want to have a variety of different images, showing your product from different angles, showing close-ups of details, and showing the product in use. Okay, so I think we will leave this review here. But my final point that I just want to make to you, Leslie, is to start thinking more about your photos. Think about what photos you need. What is the story that you want your photos to share? And how can you make your photos tell these stories? I really hope that you and everyone else watching this has found this useful. If you have any other suggestions on how this job can be improved, please drop them in the comments. I'm sure Leslie would love to hear your ideas as well. If you want to learn more about product photography and how to implement some of the changes that I've mentioned in this video, please check out the services section of my website. Again, link in the description for that. If you would like to have your shop reviewed, remember to go and join my Facebook group and look out for the next shop review post inside that group. And if you want to buy some soaps from Inheritance Soap Shop, then again, the link for that is going to be in the description as well. Then of course, if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And other than that,